In today's video, I will give you a detailed tutorial on how to solve this problem. As you can see here, our unknown variable m can be located in the exponents of these two numbers, 3 and 2, and that is why this equation is called an exponential equation. When dealing with problems like this one, the left side of the equation, which is 3 to the power m minus 2 to the power m, should remind you of the rule for difference of two squares. Rule of difference of two squares is x squared minus y squared is equal to x minus y multiplied by x plus y. The only problem we have is how to fit the equation which we are working with into this mold for difference of two squares. The easiest way to do that is to observe 3 to the power m minus 2 to the power m conveniently. And by that I mean looking at this like 3 to the power m all to the power 1 minus 2 to the power m and the entire thing on the power 1. Then this number 1 you can conveniently write it down as 2 over 2. So 3 to the power m and 1 is 2 over 2 minus 2 to the power m, and again we are going to conveniently write number 1 as 2 over 2. Note that I am using an exponential rule here, which states that a to the power m to the power n is equal to a to the power m multiplied by n. This is the same as a to the power n multiplied by m, which is then a to the power n and then raised again to the power m. We are trying to plug this equation into the difference of two squares here. That means that we have to put this 2 over 2 together with m. And how are we going to do that? We are taking 1/2 from this 2 over 2, and that 1/2 we are going to pair with m. So we are going to get 3m multiplied by 1/2, and we are going to raise that to the power 2. Minus, we are going to do the same thing again, so we have 2 to the power m multiplied by 1/2, and then the entire thing raised to the second degree. As you can now see, our equation becomes 3 to the power m over 2 squared minus 2 to the power m over 2 squared is equal to 65. Now we can use the difference of two squares finally. We have that x squared minus y squared is equal to x minus y multiplied by x plus y. So we are going to say that x is equal to 3 to the power m over 2 and that y is equal to 2 to the power m over 2. Then we have that x squared minus y squared is equal to 65. And then we get that x minus y multiplied by x plus y is equal to 65. The game now is to find all the ways how we can write the number 65 as a product of two integers. So 65 can be written as 1 multiplied by 65 and 65 multiplied by 1. 65 can also be written as 5 multiplied by 13 or 13 multiplied by 5. Now 65 we can also write as negative 1 multiplied by negative 65 and as negative 65 multiplied by negative 1. The same thing applies here, minus 5 multiplied by negative 13 and negative 13 multiplied by negative 5. This is going to give us a couple of different cases which we have to take into consideration. So let's write all these cases down. The first case is going to be that x minus y is equal to 1 and x plus y is equal to 65. The second case will be that x minus y is equal to 65 and x plus y is equal to 1. The third case is going to be that x minus y is equal to 13 and x plus y is equal to 5. The fourth case is going to be that x minus y is equal to 5 and x plus y is equal to 13. Case number 5 is going to be that x minus y is equal to negative 1 and x plus y is equal to negative 65. Case number 6 is going to be that x minus y is equal to negative 65 and x plus y is equal to negative 1. Case number 7 is going to be that x minus y is equal to negative 13 and x plus y is going to be negative 5. Finally, we have case number 8, and that is that x minus y is equal to negative 5 and x plus y is equal to negative 13. Now remember that x was defined as 3 to the power m over 2 and y was defined as 2 to the power m over 2. Therefore, x is larger than 0 and y is larger than 0. That means that x plus y has to be larger than 0. So all of these cases where x plus y has a negative solution are not going to give us any solutions of the problem. These cases are the ones that we are going to throw away immediately. So x plus y is negative 13. This case gets thrown out. X plus y is negative 5. This one. Here we have again x plus y is negative 1. So these cases are not going to provide us with any solutions. The next thing which we can observe is that since x is defined as 3 to the power m over 2 and y is defined as 2 to the power m over 2, that means that x has to be larger than y. Since x is larger than y, that means that x minus y has to be positive. Also, x minus y, since both of these numbers are larger than 0, has to be smaller than x, and that has to be smaller than x plus y. So all the cases where x minus y is not smaller than x plus y are the ones which are not going to provide us with any solutions. So the cases 2 and 3 are those types of cases, and we are going to throw them away. Now let's take into consideration the first case which we have. X minus y is equal to 1 and x plus y is equal to 65. If we add these two equations to solve this system, we get that 2x is equal to 66, which is going to give us the value for x to be 33. The equation x minus y is equal to 1 with the combination that x is equal to 33 is going to give us that y is equal to 32. Now remember, 33 is the value of x, and x was defined as 3 to the power m over 3, m over 2. Well, 33 can be written as 3 multiplied by 11, and that is 3 to the power m over 2. Since 3 and 11 are mutually prime numbers, the grand common denominator of 3 and 11 is 1, there is no solution for m of this equation. That means that in this case 1, we are also not going to get any solutions. The last case which we have on our list is the case number 4, that x minus y is equal to 5 and x plus y is equal to 13. We are going to solve this system of equations by adding these two equations together. we get that 2x is equal to 18, and that means that x is equal to 9. From the equation that x minus 5y is equal to 5 and that x is equal to 9, we get that y has to have the value of 4. Remember, x was defined as 3 to the power m over 2, and now we know that x is 9, which can be written as 3 squared. That means that m over 2 is equal to 2, and that gives us the value for m to be equal to 4. Let's plug m equals to 4 into our value for y and see if that holds. Y was defined as 2 to the power m over 2, and that is equal to 2. M is 4 over 2, so 2 squared, and that is going to give us 4. We got that y is equal to 4, and that means that m equals to 4 holds true in this case. As m holds true for y also, we have a final solution of our problem, and that is m is equal to 4. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if that is the case, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you in the next one.